Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome to our No Man's Land series. This is episode 36. Like you can see Freckles there. Let's cruise by. Let's give him a little flyby. How you doing, buddy? Working hard or hardly working? Alright, alright. Okay, I am just... Whoa, let's turn the lights off. I'm just cruising around the farm here. I'm just kind of doing just a little bit of our normal farm chores. I'm gonna pick up a few of these pallets of wool and pull them over to the clothing factory, and then I was gonna get our mower hauled out, kind of loaded, or rather fired up and pulled it out of the big barn there, and I was gonna bring it out and kind of get set up to cut some grass and get stored away for the animals just before our big harvest. But let's set this real quick. Give me 1 second. Should be right there. Okay. But yeah, I just figured I would bring you guys in. I didn't want to just jump all the way through to like when we're starting to harvest. We're definitely going to get to harvesting this episode. But what I wanted to do is just kind of, like I said, bring you in. And there was kind of two things. So I wanted to bring you in while we do a little bit of these chores. But also what popped through, I wanted to record it because what popped through the store is a really good set of cultivators. And I still want to focus on getting like another set of equipment to be putting up at that other laydown yard up top there, just because as we continue to grow, we're gonna need more equipment. I guess too we can kind of go through what I did in between last episode and now. Well, let's just see what we can, let's see what we can store in here first. Is it gonna take all of it? Oof, almost. We've basically maxed this production facility right out. Basically maxed it right out. But let's take this over. Ah, shoot, you know what? I know it's, oh. I know it's just a little haul of it, but let's just go see where our best price is. Farmer's market. Yeah, we could take it to the farmer's market. Let's just take it up there and we'll kind of chat while we're getting this done. This tractor goes pretty quick, so it won't take too long. We'll go drop this off. Make like, I don't know, maybe $1,000 out of it. I pulled our one claws tractor out here, and I just got him set up waiting to go so he can come pick up all the grass after we cut it. I actually had cut this side just quickly one day. I had a little bit of time, so I went and did that. Didn't take too long. But I want to do that other side because it's quite large, and then we'll be able to store some food away. Where is the farmer's market? I believe it's this one. And I'm pretty sure you just come right on the side here. I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there. $2,000. Got some dog food money. So what did I do in between last episode and this one? The only thing I really did is I went through and I sprayed all the weeds on all of our fields, and I got everything fertilized, which really didn't take too long. The weeds went quite quick with that sprayer. That sprayer is just awesome. It just goes so fast. Covers such a good surface area. Like you can almost do this field in like 2 passes. It's like 3 passes and it's done. Same with this one. It's like 3 or 4 passes and you're just boom, done. So it goes actually quite quick. And then what I did is I pulled around and I offloaded all the herbicide out of it, filled it up with fertilizer. And between that one and like our normal solid fertilizer spreader that's on the Massey Ferguson there, everything got fertilized really quick. So let's just go into our fields and we'll take a look. Yeah, we obviously have sunflowers planted in absolutely everything except our cotton field. Let's go over to this. Everything's double fertilized, and we shouldn't have weeds growing anywhere. I've dealt with all the weeds. Need slime. It's not showing any of that. Mulched. Stones. Okay. So yeah, fields are looking good. we have everything set up. Again, our new little laydown area is going to be right here. We're just kind of cruising through, but these, let's go in the store. These cultivators came in through the store. 70% off. Like, I don't even know. This crazy deal. They got lots of hours on them, whatever. They're really big. They're 24 meters, so they're like as big as the rollers, which is going to help with field prep. So, like I said, I wanted to bring you guys in when I buy these, and they're going to be up at the store waiting for us. We'll have to go get them at some point. What? That's such a good deal for a trailer like that. That holds 37,000. That's a crazy good deal. 12 grand? I think ours holds 50. It's just because it's got so many hours on it. That's a crazy good deal. That's the deals you got to get when you're starting the farm, you know? Even that deal for a baler. Square bales. Okay. Okay, I'm just on my way back here with these cultivators. Actually, you know what? Let's open these. Let's see how big these look. They look they look funny with this tractor pulling it. But when it's hooked to our big one, it'll go good. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's gonna be able to do really good for us. We'll be able to get those fields prepped off real quick with that. I mean, let's fold this up. I was gonna get a set of disc harrows, but I'm kind of thinking I don't know if it's worth it now. Like we do have that other set of cultivators that are worth like 12 or they're 12 meters. Let's just go into our yeah, we have these ones. So these guys are 15 meters, almost 16 meters. Yeah, I was gonna get a set of harrows because you can get a good set of disc harrows. Where are they? These ones are 16 meters. They go at 17 kilometers an hour. How fast do ours go? 15. Yeah, I think I don't think we get anything, to be honest. I think that's perfect. We get this set of cultivators. Boom. The only problem is I don't know where I'm gonna stick these. I don't know if they're gonna fit in any of our sheds, like our they're like little, they're not like lean-to, but our open-sided sheds. Jeez, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pull these in here. Good lord. Yeah, like I'm not thinking those are gonna fit in there. Okay, well let's take them up to the other laydown area. We'll take them up to the other laydown. But this will be perfect. That was just a good little deal that popped through. So I wanted to bring you guys in for that. And then, yeah, I'm still going to go grab our mower and head out and start cutting some grass. So I'll probably bring you guys back in. I'm going to just park these up here, and then I'll get our mower and stuff set out, and then bring you guys back in. I'm going to cut a little bit of grass. I'll probably bring you back in towards the end of me cutting grass, and then we'll sleep through a couple more months, and we'll kind of do this thing over and over again with you know, getting wool and stuff pulled out. Okay, is this gonna fit? I don't think it's gonna fit. Getting the wool and stuff pulled out, and then feeding the animals, all that stuff. I'm just gonna kind of, I don't want to skip right through quickly um, till harvest season. I just want to be checking the stores and making sure that we don't miss any good deals that might come our way with, you know, with stuff like this, with like a good set of cultivators. And I'm still looking potentially buy another harvester, but I'm still thinking it's probably going to be best just to lease one for when the time comes. But if a good tractor or something comes through that store, we're looking for a good tractor, another set of planters. Good tractor, another set of planters. Where's my list here? Potentially rollers, and we still got to buy a plow. So if that stuff doesn't come through by the time field prep season comes around, then we'll just go buy it. But I don't want to go buy it right now because my luck, something will come through on sale, and yeah, you know. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back in when we're kind of closer to the end of cutting grass and getting ready to harvest. Okay, I'm just hopping back here. I just kind of finished cutting the grass on this field, and I had been pulling it all off, and these are just kind of the last little rows on this side. I'm kind of sick of cutting grass. I don't know if I'm going to do that other side just right now, but I figured I'd bring you guys back in. Oh God, hit the wrong key. And yeah, we could pull some of this grass off, and then we'll check our silos and just see exactly how much is sitting in there. There's got to be, say, 350,000, maybe more than that, maybe closer to four. Can't really remember. I checked it when it was like at 270, but I can't remember how many more hauls I took after that. But you get quite a bit off this. Like, this will always just feed the sheep so well. I mean, really, if we really wanted, we could just buy the grass rather than doing it, but I don't know. I don't want to waste money on that. I'd rather save money for some fancy new tractors that I want us to buy. Which, speaking of, after we get this grass off, I will show you kind of the tractor that I was thinking we should get. And y'all can tell me what you think, or you can just live with it when I buy it. Either way. But it's a pretty sweet tractor. I'll show you the plows. Actually, I think I already showed you the plows that I want us to get. But yeah, we'll get us another good big tractor that can pull some big implements around and big planters and such. And then yeah, we just need a plow. We need a plow. We need another set of planters. We need a big tractor. And then eventually down the road, what would be nice is another combine just to help us with the harvesting. But I'm only going to buy that if something comes good in the store. If a good deal pops through on the store. I don't know if I want to just spend the money on a brand new one. Like spend like 400 or 500 grand. Because well, you want to get one that's quite big. That'll hold like around that 16,000 liters. Like that's what ours hauls right now. 16,000 liters in the tank. So you want to get something that's at least that, so you're not dropping the hopper every 2 minutes. Like, oh, but only if something good comes through the store. Same with headers. Man, there was a good set of headers a long time ago when we first started doing sunflowers that were in there for like 30 grand. Crazy good deal. And I was like, oh, we already bought a set. We didn't need it. I didn't really expect that we would. At that time, I didn't have a plan to make sunflowers as big as they were, or big as they are, rather. But, alright, let's head back over, dump these off, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll hit the sleep button one time and just see what pops in the store, and then after that, I'll probably just cut back to when we're harvesting. We still got some weeds and stuff growing in these fields. I'm kind of thinking too, after this harvest, what we'll end up doing is, getting a good plow. And maybe we'll go through and we'll plow all the fields. We'll do the field stones. We'll do like a really, like a good, proper clean so that we can get some really big yields off of our next harvest. Might be the move. Okay, let's dump this in and let's see what we got left or what we got sitting in here for grass. Oh, that's not what we want. Alright, let's jump out of this bad boy. What do we got in here? 388. Yeah, 388. So that's more than enough. I'm just going to back this up here. Dock this off. And then, am I able to... Yes, perfect. Let's grab this bad boy. We'll pressure wash him and park him away. I don't think we'll need to cut. We won't need to cut this side for a while. 388, that should last us quite a bit, because especially with the fact that I've sold a bunch of sheep, and I'm going to continue to kind of keep the sheep a bit lower, slash, yeah, I'm not going to sell. I sold a bunch before when they were at like 400 bucks just to manage them a bit, but because we were getting a little bit too much wool. But you actually get decent money off those pallets of wool. I can just keep taking them to the farmer's market or the country specialty store. But okay, I'm gonna pressure wash this bad boy, get him parked away, and then I'll bring you guys back in once we're getting a little bit closer to harvesting. All right, folks, we are back. We are back. I am just getting some stuff kind of squared away for harvest here. Let's go through, and the only thing I did is I went and I got the cotton fields. The cotton field is being harvested right now. I kind of set that up, and we got a worker going on that to help us out. And I've got our one combine here that is getting ready. I'm going to take it over to this far field and get it started over here. Let's actually unfold this bad boy. I'm just gonna bring him over. I'm gonna get him just get parked over here, and then what I did is I went and I leased another combine. I leased another combine and set of headers, and I went and picked that up and I brought it back down, and I've got it kind of over by our really big sunflower fields on the north side of the farm. So yeah, I got this cotton harvester just chiming away. But I'm gonna get this set over here and just kind of parked and ready. I'm going to let the cotton field do its thing. It doesn't really matter if it gets done kind of ahead of time, but we're going to go. I was doing some thinking as I was getting everything ready, and I really want us to get set up with a little bit more equipment. So we're gonna set, or I went and sold some wool and stuff in the meantime. I went and sold a few loads of it just kind of like over the few months as I was like getting prepped, as it was like getting closer to the harvest time. So like in June and July and August and all that stuff. Let's hop back over here. And that made us like probably about 30 or 40 grand. Just over 30 actually. So that'll pay for like our combine and stuff that we had to lease. And then what I want to do is there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 things that I want to buy. We're not going to buy them all at once right now, but there's 5 things that I want to buy, and it's going to kind of future-proof us and help us for kind of the rest till we finish this series when when FS25 comes out. And so I want to get us really set up for that. So the first thing, not a truck. The first thing that I want us to buy is going to be another large tractor, and I found a cool mod for a pretty cool looking one. This 9R South America series, love it. This will be pretty cool, but what I want to do is I want to put just a slightly bigger engine in it to get it to 627 horse. I'm going to put, I think we're going to go with Continental tires. I think narrow twins with weights. Tint the windows because it's cool. I mean, it's already quite heavy. I'm just going to leave the weight off for now because I don't think we're going to actually need it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to actually need it. But that's it. That's going to be our new tractor. So I'm going to buy this right now. Boom. It happened. Okay. Checking this off my list. Now, the next thing that I'm going to get us that's going to help out through kind of this whole harvest is I'm going to get us an auger wagon. I'm going to get us this bad boy right here. 115 grand. It's going to hold 77,000 cubes, or almost 78,000 liters, or whatever cubes of grain. And that's going to be we're going to be able to kind of keep this on the big fields up on the north side with that new tractor, and that way I don't got to be ripping back and forth. And then I can use Blue with the other grain trailer, and he can kind of be hopping over with like our other kind of smaller ones. So we're going to buy this right now. Boom. Okay. Now, just let me look at my list here. What do I got on here? Now, eventually, we're going to get a plow. We're eventually going to get this plow, I think. Yeah, I think this is going to be eventually the plow that we're going to get. I'm just going to do some checking before I purchase this right now, but this is going to be the plow that we eventually get. I'm going to get us a set of rollers, and I'm also going to get us a set of planters, but I just want to wait until this like harvest is done to buy that stuff, just in case something comes good in the store. You never know. But that's that for right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to the store. I'm going to grab that stuff, and I am going to bring it back down here, and we'll get set up harvesting. I'm just going to go over. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to bring that stuff down here. I'm going to take Blue and get him set up over on the other side, kind of on the east side of our fields. I'll go grab that other tractor and stuff. I'll come back, get him set up on the north side of the fields, Then we'll get our harvesters going. I'll show you that other combine that I grabbed, and then once we're rocking, we can kind of do some more running around. We're gonna go pick some cotton bales off and blah blah blah. So I'll be back in just 1 second. All right, team, we are back. We are back with our new unit. Looks pretty skookum, I would say. Tractor looks cool. The auger wagon's going to be super, super helpful. I'm just going to get him pulled up kind of around over here. Might as well open the cover right now. And yeah, we'll get set up so this rented harvester, this leased harvester can come do this field. Just get this guy pulled around. Yeah, right there is good for now. Okay, let's hop out of this dude. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet looking unit, I'd say. I put the narrow tires on it just for fun, really. But we can always go... Oh, what? We got a winch there? What's going on? Jeez, cool. Yeah, she's pretty fancy. The 95-7R. 95-70R, rather. Okay. Let's go get in this leased unit. This thing's nothing too crazy. Just a fence, yeah. It'll hold, I believe, if I did it right, it'll hold 17,000 liters of harvested grain, I think. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. I definitely didn't go any smaller. Our other one will do 16,200, which is kind of just perfect. It's just good to go. And but I wanted to just get this new tractor for one because we're going to need it with the new implements that we've got. I want to get a plow, right, and I'm going to end up getting us a big new planter. But let's get this guy going real quick here because we got a bunch of work to do today. An absolute bunch of work today. We're on this field. Let's open this. Let's drop this down. Let's do maybe 4 headlands. We'll keep them sharp. Keep them nice and sharp. Let's generate our field. Yeah, looks beautiful. Looks absolutely beautiful. So let's get him going. Yeah, he's going to go do his thing over there. Let's hop over, see how this is going. We got about 50% full in this thing, 43. There's already one bale out. Now, let's hop out of this field. Okay, I was pretty sure that this field was going to need plowing, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's jump back over to this cat. And let's do the same thing. Put this guy on the first waypoint. Let's go. Do we want to do headlands on this? I mean, we don't really have to. We can just do up and downs. There we go. Okay. So we got Thomas in unit, Wyatt in another unit, and then another worker that we hired from town in the cotton harvester. And we are just giving her, we have got a lot of grain to harvest, an absolute lot. So let's hop back over to blue. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to grab. And we're going to take this over so that we have him with Thomas. We got the other one up with Wyatt on the big fields. And we're going to have a big day of just kind of running around. I'm going to be running back and forth between these tractors. Just making sure the harvesters are going strong. Hopefully they're not skipping a beat for a second. Also going to kind of jump over to our other little John Deere tractor, and I'm going to put our lifting forks or kind of our lifting attachment on that so I can run out and grab our bales of cotton. And I think that's going to be basically it. It's just going to be a lot of running around today. A lot of running around. We'll probably end up putting in a time lapse of one of the fields. Not sure which one. I kind of want to come over and just harvest one of these fields myself. So maybe we'll put a time lapse kind of towards the end of the episode of maybe me doing this field and just kind of playing around with the new equipment. And we've got those new cultivators that we're going to try with the new tractor. And like I said, I want to get a new plow because I want to expand some fields in the next couple episodes and maybe pick up some more land so that we can do another really big harvest. I'd like to do one more like quite large harvest, if you will, of sunflowers maybe to go through that factory, and then maybe after that do one big one of canola potentially. I kind of like doing the sunflowers because we have these really good, like this harvester header. It harvests at 15 kilometers an hour. No other headers harvest that fast. Now, you can get headers that are a bit bigger. So I mean, guess going 10 kilometers an hour um, isn't the worst thing in the world when you got a big 50 foot or 15 point some meter header. But I don't know. These ones just go so fast. It's super clutch. But all in due time. All in due time. So like I said, I'm gonna be kind of putting in some cuts. I'm gonna be jumping around, doing a bunch of stuff, kind of going back and forth. I might park a couple of these tractors just so it's a bit easier to jump through everything. I might put. Oh, let's go back over to this guy. Yeah, while we got time some here, let's jump in this guy and get the forks on him. Oh, the forks are on the Massey Ferguson. Oh yeah, that's right. We yeah. Uh yeah. The reason that they're on the Massey Ferguson is for no reason whatsoever. We didn't have to use that tractor to lift or tip anything back over. Not at all. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, one day. One day I'll learn how to drive the tractor and not wreck anything. Okay, let's go. You know, let's drop that off, and then we might as well drop that off as well too, and we'll put that on the John Deere just to help with lifting those bales, because those bales are friggin' heavy. So let's do that. Let's shut this tractor down because we don't need to be using him. He's going to be on break for the rest of the day. Get these front attachers on. Oh, we'll try to at least. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some cotton bales. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'll bring you guys back in when we're getting some grain and stuff dumped out of these units. I think I'm gonna do, let's do it right now so I don't forget. So I'm gonna come into the production facility. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna deactivate it for now, and we'll see how much yield we get off of all of these sunflower fields. So yeah, I'll just be bringing you guys back kind of periodically throughout our harvest. Right, folks, I figured I would bring you guys back in just to let you see how harvesting's going. It's going quite well, I would say. These headers are just awesome. Like the fact that they go 15 kilometers an hour, it actually makes such a difference. It feels like they're just flying. Like I know there's still lots to do on this field, but it definitely feels like this field is just like almost done, which I know is wrong. But um, basically one full headland of this field. Like it's kind of getting less and less now, but the very first headland, it's almost like 100% full as it comes around here. So what I've been doing is just parking this tractor and the auger wagon right here, and each time the guy comes around, I stop the worker, and we are able to offload right into the trailer. And that's what I wanted to bring you back into, or bring you guys in to see, just kind of my little system that I got going on here. Like, yeah, it still says there's 37 minutes. It's going to be until it's done, but comes around like that. Just hit pause. I back this unit up just a little bit because I missed a little spot last time when I started this guy again. But this works pretty good. Pretty not too bad. This is just definitely what I wanted to do because I knew this field would be huge, and having this auger wagon that'll hold 70-some thousand cubes is just awesome. So I'm liking our little system here. I'm glad we bought this tractor, and I'm glad we bought this auger wagon just to help with this. But then I just hit start, and off we go. Off we go, and then I jump out. I just jump up. I kind of follow for a second. Now, I think this is the last headland, so I'm going to have to kind of adjust how I'm doing things, but basically that's what I'm going to keep doing. Cotton field is coming along just nicely. We're on our last pass here, so I'm just going to hop in this tractor. We'll spin around. We'll do a grain dump at the end of this row. Then what I'll probably end up doing, well, this thing will hold 50,000. Yeah, what I'll probably do is just go dump this in our production facility because we'll have a little bit of time. I don't know if we'll get 3 bales. It's always so close. We don't actually get 3 full bales off that field, which I wish we did, but oh well. Oh well, such is life. And then I'll get Buddy going on one of our fields. I'll probably bring him over and keep this guy going on some of our kind of square, more rectangle fields. It's just a little bit easier. Actually, yeah, let's pull right up and start getting some of this grain out now. Well, well, hopefully this works. Sometimes it'll just shut the tractor down and he won't actually... Oh, looks like we did it in time. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this harvester going on a few of these kind of more rectangle fields. And then I'll probably end up doing these other smaller fields, quote unquote, by hand or without a worker later on. It's kind of my thoughts. Kind of my thoughts. But yeah, that's it. Harvesting's going good. So actually, here, let's hop in this bad boy right now. Well, let's keep everything unfolded. Yeah, I'll save these fields kind of to last so that I can do them. Or I'll set one of the workers on the other field, and I'll do this one just myself. The one thing is, like, using the workers to go around kind of our little tree rock design down there, sometimes it jams everything up. You should have seen the adventure I had fertilizing, or trying to fertilize that field. Good lord. Good lord. But having two combines is key. The sweet thing though too is that I was able to go sell a bunch of wool, and like I said, I made about 30, I think it was 37,000 just selling extra wool that wouldn't fit in our production facility. And that basically paid for our combine and headers. It was 26,000 to lease the combine, and then another 4,000, just over 4,000 to get the headers. So all in all, pretty not too bad actually, and we can just go like that for this one. The end of the world. Okay, let's head back over and just check on this guy. Yeah, he's good for a second. This guy's good for a little bit. 40%. Yeah, we'll be close to 3 bales, but I don't think we'll get the 3. That guy can go there, and let's pull this tractor over, and I'll dump this grain into our production facility. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys back in. I will again once we've kind of finished up that one big field over there and we get started on the other. And we'll go from there. A lot of harvesting today. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we get for a yield. All right, folks. I figured I would bring you guys back in for this little moment. We're just catching some sunflowers out of this combine. This new tractor and auger wagon just works freaking perfect. We almost got it completely full. We're gonna go take it and get a little bit of a dump done out of it. Let's go. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. We'll call that good enough. We'll call that good enough on this one. But yeah, I figured I'd bring you back in so we can see this thing in action. I'm going to take it down to our production facility and just offload what we have on this, but we still got quite a bit left to do on this field, and we already got 75,000 liters off of it. We finished the one rectangle field kind of on the far east side of the farm, and then we did this one just kind of on the back side here, as you can see. Blue and that other grain trailer is just sitting there waiting to catch off that other field. I'm working on that other one right now. And I actually don't know. Well, we can check real quick. We'll check once we dump this stuff into the production facility. We'll check and we'll see how much we've pulled off so far. And I think there's about 30,000 liters in that trailer, maybe 20,000. I can't remember exactly. We can always check after, but yeah, I figured I'd bring you guys back in so you can see our new toys in action, which I'm so stoked that we got. It's going to be awesome for the farm moving forward. It's going to be just awesome because this harvest has been going so well. I don't know, like just smooth, easy. I'm able to jump back and forth. it's not like rushing around trying to get from one field to the next. It's so nice having this other combine to help, especially do that big field, take care of these bigger fields, and then I can just jump around with our combine. It's just so awesome. Also, like being able to lease that unit for like, you know, say 32,000, and we're able to just kind of scrape that money together with excess wool that we have kicking around. That's also awesome because it basically feels like it's free at that point. I've been kind of going through looking at some of these fields. This field that's just been harvested that's up here on our left. This field needs to be limed. So what I'm going to have to do when we are all said and done this harvest, I'm probably going to have to go through each field and just see like which ones are kind of worth plowing, which ones are going to be worth just cultivating, and then maybe doing some of our normal field prep work with. But because I am definitely going to get a good set of plows, and because the periodic plowing's on, and once it hits and we have to plow all these fields, it's going to be a lot of work, which is fine. But I want to have the good, now that we've got proper tractors, we can get some bigger plow implements to help us out with all of that. And yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know. Okay, I'll bring you guys back in a second here when we get a little bit more further ahead. Jeez. And then yeah, I went to skip Heather and I forgot. We were gonna check and see what we've got in this production facility for harvested grain so far. So yeah, I promised you guys I would do that, and then I forgot. In 10 seconds, I just already had forgot. But let's see. Let's see what we've got so far. Let's get this dumping in there. Let's open our production facility. So far we got 118,000. I wonder if this will lifetime update. Probably have to go like, probably gonna have to go like that. 38. Seems to be it. So 153. That's where we're at right now. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we still got this big field in front of us to do, and then those two more other ones. We've got to finish our really, really huge field and finish this other kind of smaller one behind the sheep pen. So we're going to be looking pretty good on this harvest. All right, I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, folks, so our cotton field is complete. We we almost got 3 full bales off it. Almost. As you can see, kind of on the bottom right there. Oh, chopper's always flying by. As you can see, yeah, at the bottom right, 18,900 liters is in this unit right now, which is almost 3 full bales, which is pretty not too bad off that field. So we're super close. For some reason, I feel like we got more than last time, which doesn't make sense because our yield bonus should have been more last time than it was this time, but whatever. So I'm going to back this up here. I can't remember. There we go. This will unload it early for us. I don't know if we're in the sweet spot. Maybe we might have to back up a little bit more. Sometimes this thing's weird with how it... Oh, it took that. I guess it's not too weird at all. So let's close this unit. Close this unit. This is a expensive piece of equipment that gets used once a year for about an hour, it seems like. But it's a very important piece of equipment. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys back in. Again, continuing to kind of just hop around here. I'm going to get this thing full of fuel. I'll hop out here. Give it the pressure wash till we bring it out next October. This thing owes us $0 though. Got this on sale, 222,000. I'm pretty sure it was, which is a crazy good deal because it's about $500,000 to buy this thing brand new. Yeah, can't complain. Can't complain. Well, if I did complain, no one would listen. Put that away. Yeah, I'll get this thing parked. Let's go take a look. Yeah, we're cutting this field right now. I'm still going to do that other one myself, and I'll bring you guys back in for that. How are we looking up on this field? This field is getting dangerously close to being done. Dangerously close, which is awesome. I just emptied this combine into our trailer, and I think, what do we got in there? 15,000 liters. So hopefully we get about another full-ish load off this one. But that's pretty crazy. That means this field almost gets us about 100,000 liters of sunflower seeds, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So pretty awesome. Still very stoked on our new purchase and how handy it is. I'm going to park this bad boy. I'm going to go like this, turn him off. And yeah, okay. I'll bring you guys back in when I'm doing that other field. Okay, I just thought I would bring you guys back in. Like, I don't know, I wanted to test out these new cultivators that we got. Um, since we're still harvesting those other fields over there, and I figured I would just test these out, but like they definitely do not seem very good. They keep like kicking off to the side like that. Do you see that? I really don't know what the cause of that could be. Like, I'm actually just gonna put a stop to this right now. I just wanted to bring you guys back in because I think we're probably gonna have to get rid of these cultivators. I don't know. Like, if I go into our tractor has more than enough horsepower. It's almost like I just don't really know. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but yeah, I just figured I'd bring you guys back in and see. Like, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on this field, and I mean, I guess I could keep going with them, but they're not working too awesome. I might have to go. I think I'll probably just let them go on this field and let them run their course. But there's a chance kind of towards the future we're gonna have to sell and get rid of these. Like they start to pull square sometimes, and then they just start whipping to each side. It's very very odd. I don't understand why it's happening. It doesn't make sense. Like you can see, they start to twist. I don't get it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure why. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you back in and show you that these are kind of just acting weird and I don't get it. But I'll get it sorted, and then if we have to get a new set or something, because even if I come up here, cultivators, I mean, this is what we had here. Quite expensive, but I was thinking about getting something like this. They're 18 meters, and they'll go at 15 kilometers an hour. So maybe that's what we'll do. These were pretty cheap on the sales. I think they were like 50 grand or something. I might have to go back and look, but yeah, I think we might sell these, get rid of them, and get something new. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's take a look over. Oh, we got full. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. I'm over there. I'm over there cultivating, and we're sitting over here with full units. Let's grab our new tractor and our new auger wagon and go get a grain dump out of this. So at the end of the field over there, we had about another 25,000 liters in this trailer. So roughly speaking, we get about 100,000 liters off that big field, which is pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. All the other fields are done and harvested. Our last ones, I guess I didn't really do too good of a pull up there. Jesus, auger wagon's huge. You'd think I'd be able to pull up to it no problem, but I guess not. Yeah, all the other fields are done as of right now. This is just sitting here. I was just kind of waiting to do this one. Once I don't have to babysit that other field, this is going to be the last one that I kind of do. And yeah, I figured I would grab the cultivators just because it was up at this main laydown and just see how this is going. But yeah, not going super good. I do not know why that's happening. I really don't. It's almost like there needs to be more weight in the back. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just play around with it. I'm gonna try it on a different tractor, maybe on our John Deere one, just to see if that changes anything. But more than likely, I think I'm just gonna sell these cultivators and either get a different set of cultivators to have two of, or potentially a set of disc harrows, something like that. But yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, like what is going on with this thing? If anybody knows in the comment section, let me know what could be happening and why it's It's pulling weird like that. I don't know. Let me know. All right, team. We are back here. We are just dumping the last of this kind of grain into the auger wagon here. Actually, hopefully I got enough room in the auger wagon. Is it going to show me? Oof. We'll be getting close to the top. Oh, never mind. Shows what I know. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this one's just sitting here ready to go. Okay, I went and swapped out that cultivator. I sold that one, and then I went and bought these. These were 120,000. Uh, I sold those ones though. I sold them for what I paid. Like I went back and I looked, and I sold them for what I paid because I just thought that was fair. Like I thought they're just kind of piles of crap. Like I didn't think I should have to take like a 40 grand hit. We didn't even use them at all. I pulled them around the field once. They were trash. So yeah, I went back and I looked, and I we paid 58,000. It was like 57,900 for them. And so I just did the math quick. We sold them, and they were worth 16,000 or something. Like I bet you even. I wonder if we go into the sales because sometimes they'll pop up on here. Yeah, so they're on here for 17,000. Like they didn't actually give us that for it. Blah blah blah. I just didn't think I'd have to. I should. It was fair that I would take that hit because in real life I would go back to the dealership and I would freak out. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But these ones are working awesome. They're working awesome. They're a little bit smaller, whoop-de-doo, but they work great. This tractor pulls it good. They work at a good enough speed. Like if I look, 25 minutes, this field will be done. Like that's actually not too bad. You know, this is a big field, really big field. So I'm good with that. I'm glad I went and swapped these out. But this thing is done. We're done using this bad boy. So actually, let's just sit that right there. Shut her down. Actually, what we'll do, we'll fire it up. We'll be a good guy. We'll be good guy about this. We'll take it back over. We'll give her a little pressure wash. And think I can sneak through the trees there? No. Alright, let's just go this way. Let's just go this way. We'll take it back over. We'll give it a pressure wash before we return it. You know, you gotta fuel it up. In real life, you'd have to. I don't know if you'd actually have to wash it. You just should probably. That's just the right thing to do. Actually, no, they would probably be choked if you didn't wash it. But in real life, you'd have to wash it and you'd have to take it back full of fuel. If it was a rental, I guess if it's a leased vehicle, I don't really know the rules on that. But if it was a rental, if you went to some sort of rental store and got it, you bring it back full of fuel. Otherwise, they charge you out the freaking nose to refuel it. Out the absolute nose. They would probably charge you like $4 a liter or like $8 a gallon or something. Well, $8 a gallon. That's a little bit. That's a little bit exaggerated, but they would charge you out the friggin' butt if you didn't bring this thing back full of fuel. You know, we'll give her a pressure wash because we're such a good fella. These headers, man. Like, part of me. Well, it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say, part of me just wants to keep these headers right now, but definitely what we're gonna do is look for another harvester. 100%, that's on our list of stuff to buy. It's actually good enough. Okay, is she full of fuel? Almost. All right, let's return this bad boy. Let's go into our least. See you guys later. It was an absolute slice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, this thing's going good. We ended up having to pay a little bit more for the leasing costs because we used that thing for 2 hours. That's okay, though. That's okay. I'm fine with it because it helped to get this done way faster, and honestly, we'll make a pile of cash off all this sunflower oil. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. We got our big tractor going on those cultivators. I'm gonna hook onto the other set of cultivators. Probably once probably once we dump this. Let's actually pull the pipe out. Once we dump this, maybe I'll dock this trailer off and hook onto the other set of cultivators and get working on these other fields. You know, I'm probably thinking this is going to end up being quite a long episode as is. So You know what I'll do? I'm just gonna do that other field, that one that we got sitting over here. I'll just do this off camera, I think. Get this all done with. And then once we come back next episode, it's going to be a bunch of field prep that we're going to be doing. We're going to have a whole bunch of field prep to work on. We're going to be we're going to have to go through some of these fields need lime. I haven't checked to see if any of them need plowing, but we're going to have to be doing uh, cultivating, potentially plowing if some of them need plowing. I never checked on that. We're going to have to do like I said, lime on a few of them. We're going to have to be going through spraying for weeds and all that stuff. We are going to have to, yeah, we're going to have a bunch of work to do in the next one. Also, hopefully in the next episode, because how many times have I looked at this, honestly? So if I come down here to our sunflower oil, it's February, right? Is it February? Yes. February's our good time zone, and then that's when we're going to be planting cotton. So what I'll probably do is just get through to that point like we did last time. We'll sell off all of our oil, and then we'll do our field prep, which I might do a little field prep off camera, but we'll do our field prep. We'll sell all the sunflower oil. And then we're gonna go look for. I got a plan for a new planter. I'm just gonna wait to show you guys. I might even buy it and surprise you. But I got a new planter picked out. It's extremely expensive, so I'm gonna wait till we sell all the sunflower oil um, before I get that bad boy. But but yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, I think, folks. Like I said, this one probably ended up running a bit longer than it needed to, but I wanted to bring you through kind of all aspects of today and getting all these fields cleared off just before we go. So I know that roughly that field that we have left over out here, roughly the last few times that we did it, it's about 25,000 liters that we'll get off this. So if we go into our production facilities, because I'm going to start these production facilities, so 257,000 plus another roughly 25, so about 280,000 liters. And do I have, no, I emptied that other one. So that's not too bad. 280,000 liters, not too bad. Um, yeah, that's it. Like always, if you guys can hit that like button for me, if you feel so inclined to hit that subscribe button, we'd love to have you around the Ultra Farmer community. I appreciate all the comments and stuff. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Like I said, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you sticking around if you stuck around to this point in the video. Just know how much I appreciate it, and I love I love making these series. I love making these videos for you guys. I truly do. It's like, even when I'm sitting editing, it's like it's just so enjoyable for me. I really do love it, and I love this game, and I can't wait. I cannot wait for FS25. We'll do a whole bunch more series. I got a whole bunch of things planned that I'm super excited about, and yeah, I'll look forward to having anybody who wants to come along with. So yeah, hit that subscribe, hit the like, throw a comment, but don't ever feel like you have to. Thanks again. I'll see you guys on the next episode.